Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, is it good to be back. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. It has been, I think, 5 or 6 days since, or even 7 at this point, since my last episode of Workers and Resources. I had to take a little bit of a break. Life kind of got busy, things kind of got busy, but no worries. I think I'm back. I think I can get back on track with the regular type of weekly content that we're doing. But I am thinking that I might be doing, and I'm not too sure. Let me know everyone's thoughts, but I think I might do Workers and Resources Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do have a move coming up very shortly. So that move is taking up a lot of my time. Also planning for a wedding. So that's taking up a lot of my time. So I think I might kind of lower my schedule to Tuesdays, Thursdays, just to allow myself to focus on the move, focus on the wedding, and then I can also generate content when I am available, and then I can kind of stockpile some. So during the move, when obviously I can't be around my computer, at least you guys will have something to watch and stay entertained with. And then once I'm back, I can kind of judge my schedule, because at that point it's going to be a unpacking, wife, work, school. I'm finishing my last year of college, life balance. So we might maintain at the 2 a week for Workers and Resources. I did want to give a crack at trying to edit differently. So with that being said, trying to maybe make it a little bit more of a storyline, because what I want to kind of do in Workers and Resources, and sorry for those that are maybe excited that I'm hopping back into this video as we're going to dive in right away, but I want to take care of some housekeeping items while I kind of mosey around the city and remind myself what I was kind of doing before we took the break. But like I was saying, I want to kind of get a little bit more in depth with my editing, maybe make a little bit of a storyline. So I'm still going to do very much like the walkthrough that we normally do and show you my planning, but I think at the start of the videos, for at least the first 10 minutes, I want to give a crack at editing, making it a little bit more in-depth and intuitive, and maybe draw a storyline of, like, you know, the grocery store and the housing complex behind it. Like, why was this decided to be built by our party in Bravoslav? And then maybe we can do some cool things with, like, getting you guys involved, to be kind of like what I was kind of thinking is the second secretary of the Communist Party ministry, like, kind of fill this out with my subscribers, and maybe if we have a lot of demand for these different positions, we could then do like a Patreon type thing. I don't know, we'll kind of figure that out, but I think it'd be kind of cool that you guys can kind of help with the playthrough, help me understand things, work through it. And remember, again, I do have a Discord server. It is open for anybody that wishes to hop in and just have a chat with me. I'm always in there. I'm always in a voice channel, usually hanging out with whoever. I granted, in between the time of packing and a wedding. So yeah, feel free to come hang out, chat. It is, the link to the Discord is not in my description currently, but I will put it in my About Me. So if you do want to join, just go ahead and join up. So something that was made aware in the comments of the previous episode, when I was still actively posting, is they will not be able to go through this as if it was just a roundabout. So it's kind of worthless now, this end of the roundabout, but they can still go this way. So lesson learned, don't do it like that, because they won't be able to do anything. I know we put these here so that they can go out to these sewage tanks and here, but I'm trying to wonder and see, because this is a sewage tank. It can hold 12 meters cubed. Meters. Okay. So I'm wondering because if we take a look at our plumbing here, if we take a look at our sewage treatment loading, it doesn't say how much this can hold, but this can hold 12. And I believe the only one that produces sewage is this guy, and the only one that needs water is that guy as well. Everything else doesn't need it. I don't think, if we go to construction and go to gravel processing, it only produces garbage, power consumption, daily water consumption, stations. Doesn't even tell me how much pollution or sewage it makes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to build these. I think this is a waste of money. Somebody tell me different. If I'm... Why can't I delete this? If I'm doing this wrong, which granted could be, but I think this is a big waste of money. I don't think we need it. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove it. Where is it? That, and remove that. Okay. Because so with the water, I don't need this. And honestly, I'm just gonna delete all of this. I think there's enough storage in here that we can just bring the water in. I'm thinking. I don't fully know, but we do have this, and we don't have any open slots. So we might have to put like a technical service over here, just the free one, and then just set it up so that it delivers. It just delivers water and takes away sewage. So I kind of have to relearn a little bit of where everything is, because obviously I've kind of forgotten. So here's technical service. So this one's free. How many of these? We get 5. Okay, so I'm gonna place, obviously this being free, we don't really have to worry about it too much. And then I'll place when it comes to it, I'll place at the water pickup here, or the sewage loading, and then the water loading. I'll just pick them to go there. So actually, maybe I'll do this now. Water, sewage, because that's all they're gonna do. And then they'll just deliver. I'm pretty sure they'll deliver to here. So now all we have to do is just build up these 3 things, or 5 things, instead of trying to build up everything that we were trying to build up previously. And I probably should have left it unpaused, but low health in here. That's okay. I'm sure it'll go back up. Unable to get clothes, prison upbringing, unable to visit a hospital. Yeah, that's... At this rate, we might just need a bigger clinic. But I think just before we left off, we did hire in a bunch more highly educated workers. So it could have just been a flop real quick. Like, we have some going to places they shouldn't, so we must have a surplus. But they should all be able to get themselves clothes. There should be no reason why we're still dipping in happiness. That might be advantageous once we're getting close to that 2,000 mark. It might be beneficial to add in like a larger hospital so that they can visit the hospital, and we don't have to worry necessarily about them filling these clinics, which I think they're kind of doing, is filling up these clinics, and then we're just running out of space to do everything. So hopefully eventually we get a bunch of these people leveled up, or not leveled up. Can you call it leveling up in this game, or just like getting a higher education? Now we have 11% with high education, so that's getting better. We have none without flats. Well, 1, so 0%, but eventually they'll get their own flat once this gets up and operational. Everything will be, I think, getting a lot better, a lot more smooth. This should be going up. Low government loyalty. I mean, that's a big one, but kind of the one that's really bringing us down is arrival to a prison is 6%. Unable to get clothes is 3%. And I'm not sure the unable to get close part, because I mean, everybody here, unless, no, they shouldn't all be getting used, because we have a lot of clothes. We have two grocery stores as well. Everybody should be set with clothes. So anyways, I remember the other episode, I was saying that this is going to be like the grand station, and there's going to be this big, marvelous, wonderful thing, but at this point, I don't think this is going to be really that grand and marvelous of a station, just due to the fact that if it's only servicing 2,000 people, it's not going to be a grand station. I think what we're going to do is this will very much service our startup industries. And then what we'll do is we will also just start outsourcing everything. Or, no, sorry. No, I got distracted. Let me just figure bricks. Are they going? Yeah, okay, they're going to the right place. Not outsource everything. What I meant to say was we're going to build a bigger city, probably around here, because our factory will be here. So then with the bigger city here, we'll really build it out. And then they can obviously go over here and do what they need. Or even too, we could realistically, I know we have we built a small farm and everything, but we could set up the bigger city here. And actually I do kind of like this. Set up the bigger city here, set up the factory industry here, a lot of farms over in this area. So they're servicing the clothes, and then we can choose to either export by ship, or we can look to export by customs house or plane, which I don't know how that all works. I really wish that I probably didn't start realistic so I could kind of learn the game a little bit better, but I think that's actually what I might do is the next city is going to go within here somewhere. I guess it's going to be named Bratsolinski. It's just going to take on the name of this one, and then we'll just kind of make this kind of interesting, this little water. But we could also build it over here. We could do it, different ways. I do kind of like the idea of probably starting it on, I wonder if you can get rid of water, but starting it on this side of this water, and then we can have kind of a big harbor bay and really build it up. So Bravoslav is probably going to not grow too much past 2,000, maybe 2,500. Then I'll probably look to make a stop, because right now we have 6%. How much is our unemployment? Yeah, 6% due to no workplace. So once we get these houses in, then we can figure out the gravel, and then we can move this away. And then potentially, because this is going to be sourcing a lot of gravel, I think, we could also set up kind of a concrete plant here. So then we're not going to need to be getting our own concrete. And then hopefully eventually down the road we can get steel, but this is almost done. This is a big one that I'm waiting on, because I would like to be exporting oil and importing our own coal so that we're not having to purchase it from the customs house, because I think the customs house is really taking away a lot of our currency. I think it's really draining it a lot. Like, we're already 10,000. Wow, 10,000. Oh, that's right, because I invited a bunch of doctors. But imports, man, they are steel. I mean, yeah, coal's not really there, but steel's killing us. Oops, click a button there for a second. So, I mean, iron processing plant, steel mill. I mean, we could start processing iron. How much is it to sell iron? We just take a look here. Oh, it's about 30 to sell out. We process it. It's about 30. I mean, that's not horrible. But is there anything else that we can make? I mean, we're making clothes, but we're not making them at a staggering amount. And I think a lot of it's due to only 60 people can sit on this platform at a time. And we're probably maxing that out constantly. And all of this demand is probably too much in terms of bringing everyone over. Because obviously, this takes 20... This takes, these two alone are taking 100. And we probably just can't put enough workers, because this bus waits, because it knows if it takes more workers, it's just going to fill it up. So I wonder, obviously we can't just remove it right out, because we need to still have a way for us to get workers. But I do wonder if we put in... What is our rough number here? Because this is 100. No, that's, whatever. This is 45. So I think this is just say 50-ish. It's 150, 150. And I don't think we're going to put much more. But I think we should move our clothing to be a bigger industry elsewhere. I don't think it's going to all fit in there. And with this, pretty much I'm wanting to service, we'll leave the jail here. Mostly everyone can go here to the jail, but I think they're going to be mainly focusing on their gravel like raw materials, you know, gravel, coal, stuff like that. And then we'll move the bigger stuff over here, and then we can boat it out if we need. I think that's a good plan. Let me know otherwise if it's not a good plan, but I think that's the plan I'm going to go through. Is this city will be kind of, this town I should say, will be research, small, you know, raw materials, and then ship them over here, and then they'll be refined to be boated out, or to be, you know, sent on a train back to the border. I think that's the plan. So a lot of this stuff might have to move, but before we move it, we have to commission a new one. So we'll kind of go from there. So about 200 is needed in here. So what can I do? I can grab this 200. And another thing I have to be careful about is where I'm placing this, because obviously they still need to service everything. So ideally having it within here would be beneficial, but I don't think I can. It kind of sucks that this is here. I didn't really leave myself much room to build another one of these, did I? Because that's in the way and everything's kind of just clobbered up in the way. Could I... I'm trying to see if I can put it here. Or could I maybe put it here? I'm trying to see if I can put this as like a kind of offshoot. If this is like an offshoot, I think this can service, right here can service everything. Yeah, let's just double check. Can it service everything? You can service, so if I placed it here, well, right here. That would get the factory, but that would not get there. Or what if I just place down 2 free ones? Have that one here, and then have its own dedicated one here. Because obviously these pretty much could use 100 themselves. What if I did that? Because then, because obviously I got to redesign a few of these places. I was also thinking too, if we did restart another season, I would do so many things differently. So many things. So what if we set this one up like here? Yeah, because then this can service both. Yeah, if we did something like so. Yeah, because now this one can service just these, and then these ones can be separate to just those. But I'm not sure. So I would want... Okay, if we check our lines then. I believe this is the work route. Yeah. So if we pause this real quick. I delete all stops. If I add, so... First stop. Maybe see, you'd want this to be the second stop. Oh, what if I did second stop, third stop, fourth stop? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if that works, because I want to make sure that, you know, obviously the heating plant always has people, but I don't want these buses to stop just because this is full, right? Because this bus is bringing, there's only room for 40, and these little buses can pretty much bring the rest. You know, we got 2 micro buses. We might want another big bus on this route, the ZIL 158. So I'll do that. I'm gonna buy, purchase bus, the ZIL 158. And then if I look at the bus route, this microbus, change workplace. Get him off the line. How do I get one off the line? Erase from line. Okay. So now he's off the line. This new bus. I want to select and you go on the line and don't go to the station. Just go to your route. I think he's going here first, and then bus route. How do I? Because obviously Gary Station, I don't want you taking highly educated. I don't want you taking passengers or tourists or students. But then everything else is fine. I wish there's a way you could, like, you know, do that for all of them. Oh, you can. Okay, yeah. So no students, no passengers, no tourists, no highly educated. Save. Because at Gary Station, I don't want you taking any of my highly educated workers and making them go work in the frickin' factories, right? So they'll go there, and then he'll, you know, obviously can't fully unload, but now there'll be 2 buses moving with, I believe what's their capacity? 60. So both those buses should fully load now constantly and always be bringing more and more workers, because we do have 5% that can't work. And then this is almost done, so this will up our capacity. That needs to get finished. This should be all gravel. No. Or, yeah, gravel, not dirt. And then this bus platform is almost done. This is the one that's supposed to send them everywhere they go. What I want to do, so there was made mention that this is too tight. So let's back this, not that much. Game, hello. So let's do something like this. Let's plan that out. Because now I don't think we. Okay, let's do something like this. Will it allow me? Oh, it does. Yippee. Okay, so do something. We'll go to there. Go to there. What was made mention is my turns were a little bit too sharp, so we'll go something like this. I think that's a little bit of a wider turn for these trains, and they won't derail themselves. Yeah, do something like this and like that. Okay, that's a little bit wider. Trains shouldn't derail themselves. Obviously, not an actual game mechanic. Trains can't derail, but for a little bit more added authenticity and realism, let's do that. So as I'm playing and I'm kind of thinking, what I mentioned about the kind of our own council for the town of Bravoslav and the different towns we have, that might have to be a season 3 thing. I don't know really if I can implement this halfway through season 2. So maybe that's something to look forward to in season 3. Just because it might be difficult, and I might have to figure out how am I going to plan that, how am I going to do that, what's it going to fully look like, you know, blah blah blah, all the fun stuff around that. So let's plan that gravel road out. Obviously, I think either we're going to be lifting this or going under, so, or we might just leave it the way it is because it's not really high traffic. We could also put a heavy loader band, so they have to go kind of this way, because I know I am going to lift something over here, probably this. And then the last thing I wanted to do with the train, that's not how to get rid of a train. This is how you get rid of a train. Last thing I wanted to do with the train is I want to get rid of that, and I want to get rid of this and this. So what I want to do, I need to connect these two. Bulldozer, please. Get rid of that. What I wanted to do is I actually want to put the end station on this side of the tracks. I know to start with, this is kind of our main highway in and out, but the plan is to eventually have this be lifted here for the train and then lifted here for the train, because this is going to give me a lot more runway if it's on this side of the road, to allow for, you know, we could do a third track or even 4 tracks here. It just allows me to do a lot more creativity here, and then trains that need to actually bypass gives me a lot, like if they need to go get gas, it gives me a lot more bigger of a runway opportunity. Did I just hit wood base for all these? Oh shoot, what did I hit? If it's allowing me to upgrade, I think I hit the wrong one. So let's make sure these are the concrete ones. Okay, that's good. Now that one's good. I think I did the wrong one. Ooh, that would have been bad. Okay, that one and that one. Okay, fixed. Like it never even happened. So yeah, I think what I want to do is I think I want to put the rail end station on the side here. We can then lift the, we can lift the road eventually. So I don't want to slam it up here. I want to have it kind of, I want the tracks to kind of run. I think if we did, I think that's actually perfect, really. If we did something like this, okay, maybe not fully like this. I need it to end, I need it to finish sooner. So if we did like that and like this, then this should 60-degree turn. Yeah, so if we did something like that, that's running semi-parallel. And then we could do the end station here. Yeah, this gives me a lot more room to play with and flexibility on how the trains are going to be operating, and it gives me an availability to actually add another track, and we can add it to go this way, and then we could have like a raw material, because I'm thinking coal and iron will be out this way, and maybe even oil. This gives me an opportunity to have a storage for it here. Obviously, because we're saying that this is going to be the raw storage facility. So it gives me the opportunity to do that. I'm going to queue all of this up. All of it. Am I not hitting play? No, I'm on play. Okay, there goes all the trucks. See you, trucks. This is a long line. Probably costing me an absolute fortune, too. So yeah, that's how I think it's going to run. I wish this had more people. And it's constantly sitting at 0 now, which is good, because it means it must be filling everything up. Is a bus coming? Yeah, 60. You were empty, though. What's the stop at? 56 again? Were you running empty? Yeah, you were running empty, huh? Did you drop off? Maybe. Not exactly too sure, to be honest. Because now you're just running empty to here. Like, it's just kind of pointless. You're just wasting gas. Yeah, because everyone's going there. Nobody's going here. Maybe eventually they will. Because, yeah, everyone can walk there. But I think, because this is only... No. What are you? What type of station are you? I can't remember what Gary's station was. I think it's one of these. Actually, no, this is a smaller one. This is like 600 and we're not even filling it. Oh, maybe we'll now because they have a reason to, because there's more buses, there's more stops. Maybe they'll fill it. I don't know, we'll give it some time to actually do its thing. I would like to have this more filled up, but we'll give it time. We'll let it kind of run its course, do its thing. Let's see here. We're moving up finally. Prison upbringing. Unable to visit hospital. Unable to drink alcohol. Really? Okay, maybe you're... Here, we'll up it to 4. And then this kiosk is... We can't really control that. It's set to 1. And it's maxed at 1. So this bus station's almost up and running. We can kind of then judge and see how many people actually sit at this bus stop, because it is servicing more of these back houses. Because I don't think, yeah, this house can't reach. This house can. This one can. Wow. Okay, so most of them can reach. But again, this was more for any of the citizens that come on the bus and then are getting kind of dropped off. I wonder if we could run this all the way here. Yeah, that should be fine, because they'll still have a way around to drop off the meat, which is at 41 tons. So, should be good. All right, well, this is going to be done soon. This one will be up and operational, up and at 'em. You can go get them. This has a lot more space. I do like this a lot better. This just feels more open and ability to do what I want to do. That's almost done. Actually, that one's moving faster now than the other one. Great. Yeah, so once that's done, we'll probably be able to get oil, and then oil means fuel. Fuel means no more needing to buy fuel, which really wasn't our biggest export worry, but you know, coal is needed. They're trying to unload. They're trying to load steel, concrete, coal, crops, gravel. Wait, what? Oh, because you're taking it over here. That makes sense. So when we get our own gravel pit up, we won't have to really worry about it then anymore. That'd be great. But in the meantime, it's not the story. Really, you need 2 days. You're there. Finish. Okay, they'll be able to finish, I'm sure. And then there'll be an opening for, yeah, there we go. Now we have another platform. Perfect. With a cute little waterfall. What a cute little place. All right. I was worried it wasn't going to finish in time, and I was going to be super sad. But yeah, everybody's out over here. Let's actually buy those water. I think... Let's do this one for that, and then waste, or not waste, sewage, we'll do... Yeah, we'll do that one as well. We won't do the big boys, but we'll do bigger. Yeah, electrical substation, that's good. Yeah, because they need electrical, but then water we'll send, and sewage will send. Yeah, everyone just needs electrical, but other than that, you're good. Okay. All of our trucks are very off doing other things, so we have to be very careful about what we decide to do for gravel, because obviously we don't have any trucks sorting out the gravel situation, or to be able to build anything. So we do have to be a little bit careful about what we do. And this is becoming a little bit congested. That's all right. Yeah, so it's a constant struggle for crops right now. But that's all right. We're only $25,000 in the hole for this month. Only 25,000. I mean, 12,000 was on trucks. Wow. Foreign map. Oh my god. I'm gonna be at season 3 quicker than I even realized. Are they not building this? No, they are. We'll build that, and hopefully eventually we can build that. Yeah, deliver those workers. Wrong place. At least we get another house, whatever. Yeah, that'll be finished up in no time. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that we get the oil industry up and operational quickly. By the time that's done researching, this should either be done or close to done. And then that'll be great. But yeah, we're kind of hogging up the customs house here with everything. It's all right. So it doesn't look like 31's waiting. It looks like this one truck pretty much takes all of them, and then this truck comes and they're like, all right, I'm here to pick up people, and it's like, oh, there's nobody here to pick up. Well, okay, I'll just pick up whoever, I guess. There's workers waiting over here now. So actually then, if this truck's pretty much picking up everybody, let me check the line here. What I'm going to actually do is I'm not going to send all the buses over here. What I might actually do is this microbus. Can I get you off the line? Do you already have people? Oh, you do. Okay. Let's watch this microbus, because I'm going to send them off the line, and I'm going to send them just as like a commuting back and forth bus, just to move the workers from the bus stop to this bus stop. I think that's what I'm going to kind of do. So I just need him to not be on a delivery or have anybody in his... We'll just speed this up for a little bit. Yeah, so it feels good to be back. I'm glad to be back. Making videos and content. I think another series I kind of want to start, but again, I don't really have the time, and it might be a little bit ambitious. is I want to start. I've been really into Project Zomboid when I can on my part-time. Oh god, what did I do? So I feel like that might be a fun thing to kind of test out the videos that I wanted to kind of do. So yeah, we'll race him from the line. New stop. He'll go from, I think what we'll do is go here to here. I'm good if you load anybody, but I'm gonna force everyone off. Well, I guess don't load students. Yeah, actually don't load any of them. You can load any type of worker, but yeah, and then once they are here, I don't want you loading. I just want you unloading everybody. Just get off the bus. Your transfer station. So yeah, that's what you'll do, and then cancel. And is this now a line? Yeah, okay, this is a line. So we're gonna rename it. This will be the Slav inner town line. Sure. Yeah. Accept changes. Did I accept those changes? Nope. All right. Slav inner town line. Save change. There you go. All right. So now this microbus will just take everyone, I think, actually to the Slav inner town line. I'm gonna copy it to this bus as well, and then you can start. I'm just gonna have 2 microbuses just bouncing back and forth because there's 26 people here. So crap, you know, he's sitting anyways. I'm just gonna do it. Add you as well and start. Okay. Now I have 3 microbuses going. I think 3 microbuses should be enough. Getting a little bit worried about my coal because they're chewing it all up. Eventually they should stop though because they're gonna fill. So I'm actually gonna lower this just to 5 because there's a lot of people. No. Okay, so everyone was moving. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't get too crazy. Yeah, they all just started moving. It did empty though. That's concerning. Is it beneficial to get a 3rd bus on this line or just leave it at 2? Hey, we have more people. More people mean more workers. How is the school? Small school is actually very empty, and we don't have anybody needing to move into its own flat. So from the 3rd world, I'm going to hire a couple immigrants. I think I'll hire it up to about there. That'll be good. We hit 2,000. Hey, the threshold's hit. Woo! That's awesome. Good. We're moving up in this world. So yeah, 2,000. We'll probably get to 2,500, like I said, and then population growth will probably stop. We'll just look to fixing every negative 0.8. Oh gosh. Why? Death of a child. Who died and where and how? How'd you die? Drinking alcohol. Whatever. 76 is pretty old, but like that hurts. I think it's because I just brought in a bunch of new citizens. Something that might actually be beneficial to get is the city accounting office, but it's so expensive because this will then allow me to what does it allow me to see again? Oh, actually no, if I click here, you need to build an accounting office to get statistics about the city/area. So, and that's that. So I mean, eventually it'll be a really good thing to get, but I just don't know if we can really afford it and if it's really fully necessary. But it does cost quite a bit. Quite a bit. Office working range. Yeah, this is actually perfect because I didn't want them to have to. I don't want them to be working outside of this area. So actually, it's just perfectly far enough away that they're not going to service any of this internal stuff. They're just going to service what I want them to, which is actually lovely. But yeah, our buses have been waiting here for a long time to pick up stuff. Yeah, I mean, workers and resources, Silver Republic people. It's a juggling act. It feels like. Actually, I did think we were going to use this for building more homes, just to kind of surround everything. which we might still do. I know we have this construction yard, which I'm not too sure what we're gonna do about, but kind of figure it out. Actually, if I check this house where I hired all the immigrants, yeah, the happiness is 57, so it must just be because I hired all of them, and they just brought our happiness like way down. Eventually it'll go up though, because right now it's negative 35 for death of a child. I don't know who died, but somebody died. Oh, perfect. Distribution offices can now be built by me, I think. If I remember where they are. Can I remember where they are? Hello? Am I blind? Oh, here we go. Yeah, now I can build distribution offices. Very good. I think we were actually out. Yeah, we're at 5 at 5. We were out. So, how many can this hold? 5. So would it be beneficial to get one in here and then kind of reorganize our structure of like who's delivering and where and how? Or do I think maybe we have it fine and set up the way it should be for right now. But definitely eventually it's something we'll probably want to look into. We're losing trees, man. Can I just replant them? I feel like I can't. Let's just replant. Let's bring up the tree population. I think it was... It's not poplar. I think it was pine. I think pine's the best tree. So we'll pop in those poplars, and we'll get our tree population back up and back up to snuff. Which, I mean, granted, there's still a ton, an absolute ton of trees that they can bring in. Oh, perfect. So we have this up now. Don't really need it currently, because I think we did fill up our school. Yeah, we filled it to the max. To the max, lotto max. Yeah, it's filled up. So. Eventually this needs to get done. It was mentioned that I probably started it prematurely. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh yeah, that is under construction. It's just not max priority. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't even think mechanic. Yeah, it just needs gravel and whatever. Okay, that's this is now we just gotta build all that. Nice. Ooh, a tractor. Using rubles. We can get a tractor. Look at that. So cute. Still losing money. Still losing money. Still making stuff, but still losing all the dough. I feel like if we get steel up and running, or even like fuel to offset this steel, I think we'll be sitting a lot better. It's just all the steel going out is not necessarily the best. So this should be done. Once this is done, I'm gonna find oil, and I'm gonna expedite oil export, and at least then we should have a little bit more. Oh, actually, you know what I should do to this line? The Bravoslav inner line. I should add a stop. So after this one. Yeah. Right? Is that right? Because... No, that's all asshat backwards. Can I delete the stop, save, add? One, two, yeah, okay. Because then they'll spread themselves out a little bit better. Yeah, now there's 76 people waiting here. Yeah, okay, now these two buses can really start picking people up and taking them over to these different bus stops. And if they fill, which they should, because he should bring 60, and then fill it up. Oh, they just immediately left. They're like, time to go to work. But then he'll bring 60. And then if there is a backlog of 60 and 60 and it's like too full, then they'll start to spread themselves out. And then hopefully the plan is that these are always at max capacity, continuously pumping out clothes, and then we can kind of offset costs. Fingers crossed. At one point we were. At one point in the months we were. Definitely not any time recent, though. What about last month? No. What about this year? Oh. This year we went up, but that's because we spent money, so... Or we got a loan of 600,000. Oh, all these trucks are coming back. Ah, that's because this is done. So this needs workers, but if we have if you have machinery, it doesn't. The only thing that you do need is, who was the one with the, you have the fuel. So we will tell you to also fill that with fuel. And keep it at 60 is fine, because it's a long trek. Actually, keep it at 30 is fine. It's a long trek out there. Yeah, so then they eventually, I'm not going to do it now, but then we can get probably just 2 excavators, and then they'll just excavate the ground. We realistically could probably move the 2 that we have and just move them over there, but probably want to keep as many as we have. Actually, this can start. Perfect. This can be all of them up and operational. I think what I'm going to do in here actually is I will also... this is done too. That's great. I'm going to add in that nice gravel. I wish that was a little straighter. Oh, yeah. Did I just do it all the way across? Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy. I'll do it in here, too. Definitely learned a lot from this season, though, too, already. And we're not even done this season. We're only... arguably... oh, what are we on? Episode 14? Ooh, we're not even halfway through the season. Heck yeah. That's nice. Awesome. Okay. Well... I really hope that this finishes so that, oh yeah, okay. Because we're running, this episode's only going to be about 45 minutes long. So we are running out of time. But I did want to see if we can start to at least get the oil operation up and going. And then kind of go from there. And then next episode, we do need to build our offices for the train to start actually building the track. So that will be done probably next episode. I probably won't plan it this episode. Just because I'm not too sure what I want to do with it. I think probably just having it built here, and then this will just be the end of the line. We'll have a... I don't even know if we'll need to have a bypass, really. But maybe we do, so we can bring a train up and over here to be able to load a train to then take the train to wherever it needs to go with all the gravel that is processed. Because if we don't want to have our cement and everything over here, then we'd have to move it to a different location. But I'm honestly, I'm just thinking maybe we'll just do the cement and everything over there. So anyways, that is over. Now we can look at oil. Wow, there's like no oil, or closest oil is like either in the water. Oh hey, there's oil way over here. Well, I guess not way over here. I mean, we've already built over here. There is oil apparently right here. Okay, apparently there's oil right here. Let's see if this is true. Pump jack. Oh, look at that. There is oil right there. It's actually really close to the city too. It's also really close to the train tracks too. Okay. Actually, that's fine, because yeah, I like that. Okay, hold up. So if I think 75 was the max we could get. This will be the last thing that we do this episode. We're just gonna set up our pump jack. So if we flip this or mirror it, I think what we could do, if we set that there. Yes, we're gonna be oh goodness me, snowing in November? Are you kidding? So maybe if we just run this like that. How much coal do we have? Oh, I think we have plenty for the winter. I know it's gonna start drastically dropping. Let's double check. I know it's kind of a little bit probably late. But let's check our overlays. Let's check our temps. Our inner temps, they're good. Water pressure is still good. Heat water tank. Ooh, that's kind of... it's kind of going down. As long as the interiors stay hot and the water tank stay hot-ish, I think we should be good. Bar. That's water. I don't really understand how these bars work. Output, output, they're maxed. Input, it's not maxed. But this is still, it's still fully up and operational, but maybe it means it's like maxed out. This one's dipping, this one's dipping. So maybe we might need a bigger heating exchange. I'm not fully sure how it actually fully operates, but no offices. Okay. Please build that, good sirs. Because we do have leftover trucks, so they should be up and willing. Oh, they built that too already. Wow, everything is going so fast this episode. Let's not build a train right now. But I think I'm happy with its location, because we could probably even build a hospital here, like a big one. So then if anything, like if they're like, I can't go to the hospital, they can just, you know, take a train ride and go to the hospital in town. But not too sure. And then what I think I might do, I'm not sure how much this jack can produce, but what I will do, and obviously we need a, well, maybe we actually don't need a pump if we build it close enough. It can just directly feed. So the last thing that I want to look to do in this episode for today, and obviously this episode will probably not be released at 11, just a little bit behind, but it's this large one. Is there any possibility to have this siphon directly? How far can one of these lines go? Too long, so it ends about here. Yeah. Okay, so if we built, I mean, granted, I mean, they're just gonna be running out, right? Eventually, then we could like have a train. Maybe this could be maybe here, because I did have like, you know, I'm having like the construction office, the maintenance, another construction office. Maybe we could have this be like a train oil pickup export. I don't know if that would really work, but we're gonna do it for the time being. That's gonna be the plan. I know with project. Wow, I'm like blanking on what the name. The Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. There we go. Ding ding ding. I do know that it can be like, if you don't plan ahead, it can be very problematic with what you're, you know, in the future, what you want to do, because obviously you have to dismantle everything if you're not happy with it. So I'm gonna build this minimalistic to start with, and then eventually in the future, if we want to, then we can look to make it a little bit bigger and figure out what we want to do. But at least this way, once this is all up and operational, let's actually high prioritize all of this just so that they do this quickly. Unemployment is too high. You're right, it is. Okay, well, what can we send people to do? That's maxed. That is maxed. Well, that's maxed, but this isn't. So, yeah, 65. We cannot store or export bricks. Okay, so just stop doing it then. We'll just close it down for right now. Which will actually be good because we are in the winter time. We should probably be closing it down anyways. This has a lot of boards. It's 15%. I mean, 15%'s not horrible. Wow, there's that many people waiting over there. Where are all of our buses? Okay, here comes one. Where's the other one? He's going to the end station. But he should be going like pretty much instantly once he refuels. Oh, here's the other one. Yeah, they're pretty spread out. I'm kind of wondering if a third one would be necessary, but I just don't know. Because by the time he gets out and back on the road, why are you stopping there? Work route 1, 2, 1. Huh? 1, 2, 3. Do they have to stop there again? So, okay, hold on. Maybe I need to rethink this line. So if they go 1, 2, 3, 4, then they shouldn't have to stop weird, because they'll drop off most of them here, but they can still... Can they? Can they reach? No. Can I make it so they can reach? Nope. Why can't they reach? Do you have a way to... Oh, you do have another pedestrian footpath. Go there. Okay. And then... Yeah, there they go. They can reach now. Okay, so if they drop them off there first, it's not a huge issue because they can still reach the heating plant. Okay. There's only 3 of you heating. Oh, God. Please, somebody help. Please, somebody go here. Oh, God. Oh, no. What's the interiors looking like? Interior. Ah! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ah. Uh-oh. 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 Please, somebody? Go. Run. Sprint. Go. Oh, God. Did we do it? Oh, my God. Okay. ¿Qué pasa? I think we're okay. Where are you guys all going? Here. And then you're waiting. Okay, that's fine. You can wait and then you can decide to go somewhere else. But we need people to focus on the heating plant. Holy crap. Okay. Well, all right. 2.3. That's a fast decline. Not sure why. 64, 59, 66, 82, 59, 50. Oh my God. All right. Unable to enjoy culture. Is that a stacking multiplier? Wait, where's our culture building? It was here. Okay, yeah, that's valid. Temperature in building is too low. Shit. Is it actually? Oh, temporarily. Okay. That is scary. Very scary. There's like a bunch of workers waiting out there. I think what I'm gonna do... I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Bus. Give me a big bus. Give me like 80 passengers. Yeah. And then you join that line too. And you can really bring passengers. There'll never be a time where there's passengers sitting because we're bringing so many. All right. Well, it seems chaotic. I feel like it is chaotic. I don't know if... Oh, goodness me. Oh, my. I don't know. I just don't know. No, you're not going on the inner town. You're going on the work bus line. That one. Actually, select line. You. Go to your station. Just go directly to the line. All right. Now we have 3 buses. A lot of big capacity. They should keep this relatively full. Yeah, there's 33 people, and it looks like they're just waiting just to go into here, which is fine. It's winter time. Please keep this up and operational. Keep bringing people. Feed them. Feed them over here. As we should be... Yeah, they're bringing 80. Okay, he's bringing a lot. Good. Oh, okay. Crisis averted, I think. But crisis of money, not. All right. Well, anyways, that's how I'm going to leave it for today's episode. Just absolute chaotic craziness where I'm not too sure what I'm doing again. I think it's from the time spent away to the time coming back. I have no idea where I'm at, what I need to do. But I think we do need a health culture. I don't know how so many people are dying. I don't. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, how are you not able to practice sports? This thing is full, man. I'll even bump it up. Like, go here and visit. It's a sports hall. Just why are you trying to go outside and do it? So death of a child, crime. I think crime is a little bit too high. Is our police station not doing anything? We can get more cop cars, but like with this police station, there is a low why is it low with this police station? Like, what's wrong with this police station in general? Like, this one won't do it. Anyways, let's queue up this stuff real quick, and I'll do my outro for the video, and then I'm gonna be seeing everybody later. So I think we'll do the party member ranking, and then we will get... I don't know if we need fuel processing. I think this is for steel. Is it for steel? Steel mill. Wait, so let's open up the research tree. How do I get a steel mill? Steel production. Okay. So let's do that. Let's try to get steel production so that we can hopefully offset this deficit, and hopefully by exporting oil we'll also offset. I have no idea though, but fuel's looking good. We have a good amount of workers. You know, they're deciding where they need to go. They're keeping everything up and hot and operational. They're always bringing workers in. Seems to never have not enough, you know, it seems to always have people not waiting. We might have to add a bigger bus over here and just not do 3 micro buses, but we'll see. Anyways, that does it for today's episode. I think we'll be back onto a regular schedule for this coming up episodes. Probably for the week, we might be back to regular. I know it's Wednesday, so next Wednesday, I count that as the week. And then we might be down to just 2 a week until I kind of finalize everything with my move and the wedding I'm going to have. But we'll kind of see. We'll play it a little bit by ear. I'll let everybody know what's going on. So again, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you enjoy me as a person and my content, make sure to subscribe. It really does help me. And I would like just to give a shout out. I can't remember the name, but there was one comment that really, you know, got me to, you know, find the time to make these videos again. Just saying that they're worried about the channel and they didn't want to see it kind of flop. And, you know, that really got me motivated and off my butt to, like, you know, hey, like, 200 some people that do care about the content I put out and they want to see me keep going, so I gotta make sure I'm putting that content out. So appreciate that comment. Can't remember the name again. It's blanking me right now, but I do appreciate it. So until then, I will see everybody on the next episode. Take care.